Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into weird. 19 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Peculiar, which means strange. Peculiar. For example, his peculiar behavior at the airport. Number 2. Rum, which means odd. Rum. For example, it's a rum business, certainly. Number 3. Queer, which means strange. Queer. For example, there's something queer going on up there. Number 4. Cranky, which means eccentric or strange. Cranky. For example, a cranky diet. Number 5. Grotesque, which means comically or repulsively ugly or distorted. Grotesque. For example, a figure wearing a grotesque mask. Number 6. Wacky, which means funny or amusing in a slightly odd or peculiar way. Wacky. For example, a wacky movie spoof. Number 7. Curious, which means strange. Curious. For example, a curious sensation overwhelmed her. Number 8. Quirky, which means having or characterized by peculiar or unexpected traits or aspects. Quirky. For example, her sense of humor was decidedly quirky. Number 9. Zany, which means amusingly unconventional and idiosyncratic. Zany. For example, the film has a zany plot and some peculiar characters. Number 10. Odd, which means strange. Odd. For example, quite a few odd things had happened in the last 2 days. Number 11. Madcap, which means amusingly eccentric. Madcap. For example, a surreal, madcap novel. Number 12. Strange, which means unusual or surprising. Strange. For example, children have some strange ideas. Number 13. Bizarre. Which means very strange or unusual. Bizarre. For example, his behavior became more and more bizarre. Number 14. Idiosyncratic. Which means relating to idiosyncrasy. Idiosyncratic. For example, she emerged as one of the great, idiosyncratic talents of the 90s. Number 15. Outre. Which means unusual and typically rather shocking. Outre. For example, the composer's more outre harmonies. Number 16. Crazy. Which means foolish. Crazy. For example, it was crazy to hope that good might come out of this mess. Number 17. Outlandish. Which means foreign or alien. Outlandish. For example, 3 wise, outlandish kings. Number 18. Insane. Which means extremely foolish. Insane. For example, he made an insane suggestion. Number 19. Eccentric. Which means of a person or their behavior unconventional and slightly strange. Eccentric. For example, he noted her eccentric appearance. Can you think of other examples? Please share them in the comment section below. Hitting the subscription button is the best way to stay connected. See you in the next video.